guys, so I have a lot of potting to do, and I doubt I'll get it all done tonight. And I've got 2 of my 4 trays that need potted up, which really all of the squash need to be potted up already. And then I have my cold stratification things that need to be potted up or put in pots. My refrigerator broke last week, so these should have already been out of my fridge and potted up. I could have started March 22nd potting them up, but I didn't and postponed it, and then my refrigerator died, so that really pushed my hand, and I have to get that done now. One of my cold stratification things, which I don't know anything about starting canes in the ground, which that won't be in this video. I'm pretty sure they just need to go directly in the ground. However, this is a Jostaberry cane. And let's see if you can see those like buds. Those are buds. It's growing. I opened it up. There are no roots. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to do research on this. I don't know why I thought I had more time. I knew days were passing, and now here we are. So these things were started. I have a little Tupperware container of my cold stratification things. They were started 60 days ago from March 22nd, whenever that date was. I did a video about it. I don't know when. But for sure, these can be started. It's April 3rd. It's April 3rd. So I have pawpaw seeds. I'm pretty sure I put 3 in here. I feel like I need this Tupperware container. Let's be honest right now. Which again, this was a trial run. I don't know how these things work. 1, 2, 3. So we found all 3. Yeah, that's just dirt. So, I mean, they just look like dirty seeds. That's it. So we're just gonna put them right down in some dirt, and hopefully something starts, since the other fruit tree seeds I did, or yes, we're just gonna say that, did not take, I don't think, unless they're still trying to grow. Amazing. And I have trays. I have another table set up. I have trays, the tinfoil trays set up, ready to go. Look at that. We already got one thing done. This is cut plants. Oh, and in this one, you can see the roots growing. So that's interesting. I don't know what is happening. I don't remember. I think it's a flower. But I couldn't tell you how many I put in here. So that's a fun game. I think I got, yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. This got silly real quick. Oh. So, I just wanted to dig through dirt real quick. These are a little, I wonder, here we go, look at that. my light does this. How fun. But that's some flowers started or something. So we might do 2 in a cup. I don't really. Oh, this is a nice little cluster. Okay. And maybe 3 in that cup. There we go. So I don't really know how to go about planting these since it looks like they started to, like, I feel like if I put the top part of the seed head out of the soil, the light is going to burn them. That makes sense. Just fry it real quick since it's not used to light and it was in my refrigerator. We're gonna see. The next thing I got is hyssop leaved bone set. I don't see any roots in this, I don't think. Oh yeah, this is like that fairy looking. Oh man, I need to maybe just go ahead and do this little number because I'm not sure. It was like the seeds looked like a dandelion, like the part you blow and it flies away. So I can see remnants of that in here. Let's see if I can't get you to see this. Bring the light back down. So maybe that. So I don't know about this stuff, okay? This is out of my level of expertise, we could say. And we just put them in 2 cups just to see if anything does happen. This is Culver's root. Last week with my fridge breaking, it really kind of like put me behind in lots of aspects of life. Mentally. I don't know if I see any type of seeds in this. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take some of this. Oh, hey, look. This is a more empty cup. We'll take some dirt out of this. And we're just going to take a dirt handful of that. Push that in. Something might grow. And that was Culver's root. Okay. So here I have ground cherry jumbo in the first 2 rows. Amish paste in the next 2 rows. Sweet marjoram in the next 2 rows. And then I have oregano in the next 2 rows. The last 2 rows I have anise in. But I just edited that video and it was a 10 to 12 germination rate or week. It needed 10 to 12 weeks to germinate. That's what I'm trying to say. which that's not when I started it. I started this way late. Not way late. Way late for 8 to 12 weeks. But I made the Facebook post, not that I started a YouTube channel, but that I am hoping to sell some, because I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to put the plants I wanted to keep. I redid my garden layout, and I got a bunch of things in there doing square foot gardening on paper, not physically, not on paper, or no, on paper, not physically. I still need to go out and do a bunch of garden prep to be ready for anything to go in the ground, you know? So, finger guns. Mistakes have been made. So anyways, I've got it planned out that way. I haven't gotten much past my garden planned out. I've gotten the blueberries planted. I've gotten the blackberry canes planted. Well, that's where it ends. So super cool. This weekend, it looks like the next 2 weeks, or from Friday to next week, the weather doesn't drop below 40s in the evening. So I'm gonna get that elderberry tree planted and those canes planted. That's top priority. But I made the Facebook post saying I have plants available. I don't know what yet, but I have plants available. Because all of my squash, if you watch the plant video, you can see all the squash and pumpkins are living their best life. That's super good. I didn't think it would happen this fast, though, to where it needs up-potted, and I still have these 4 trays that I needed to do, and the cold I don't know what I was thinking, you know? It's one of those things. Crazy plant people. Yay. So I said I would have an up-to-date list available Friday. Today's Monday. I need to get things transplanted to make sure I have a real accurate count and make sure these guys all make it through the transplant. But also that means I need to start doing some hardening off, because it's Florida in my plant room. It's hot. It's hot. You start sweating in there after a while. Get red in the face. So like to go from that to then our Indiana weather. It's ideally, I was gonna put them in my sunroom, so they'd already be like a little tough. But then I bought 15 chickens, so pretty sure I see some combs that are getting bigger, which are that part of the chicken. I'm pretty sure. I see some combs getting bigger and coming in that I'm like, uh-oh, that might be a couple roosters in there. Cool. Cool. So, also, need to stay up with this stuff, so, and homework, and just normal, regular, day-to-day life stuff. So, I already have 2 trays full. I made a bunch of cups, so I would be prepared, and I'm already almost out of those cups. So you know, we're getting stuff done. That's the way we need to look at this. So I'm a little stressed out. It should be fine and stuff. It'll be all right. But this is just where my life is at. I'm hoping Friday, which is, I put it on the calendar, so that means it's gotta happen. Friday I'm gonna make maybe it was Thursday. I'm gonna make the post to be like, hey, I did a YouTube thing, and I'm gonna not chicken out anymore about telling the world. I keep telling random people to be like, hey, I did this. My chickens are learning to fly in my sunroom. That's pretty cool. So I did a count. I don't know if I actually finished this thought. I did a count in my sunroom, and I'm over 1,500 plants in my house, so that's concerning. Also, when you do like hardening off with plants, like you move them outside for like an hour in a nice overcast day, and then you move them back inside, and then maybe the next day you move them back outside for like 2 hours, and then you just continue that process until they get used to it, to where like, I don't have to move 1,500 plants individually. They're in trays. But that's still an amount of trays. Like these trays I'm using currently, they get 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh no! The realities. I don't know why in my head I thought it would be 20. I know it's not. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate that. It'll be fine. You know that meme of the like dog sitting, I think it's a dog, man thing, person sitting in like a room on fire? It's fine. Everything's fine. I have a room that feels like it's on fire. I could go sit in that room real quick and say that it's fine. You know? Also, I really need to take time and raise all of my lights, so that's something. I'm starting to realize as I'm making up these trays that, like, shelf space. Let's just cut straight to the point. Shelf space, I don't know. Also, all of my lights are up. Also, I'm almost out of cups already, and I really thought this would get me further than what it did. So that's cool. Also, me and 2 friends are gonna go to Barner's this weekend, which is a greenhouse, because I might need more plants. I mean, it's pretty. I like to just go there. But, you know, I'm not gonna walk into a greenhouse and not buy anything. Let's be real. Which that seems real real responsible, mature, good, wise decisions being made. I would embrace one of my friends if they were at a greenhouse and had 1,500 plants in their house. So I finished the ground cherries, and my goal tonight was to finish these 2 trays and to do the cold stratifications. And I don't feel like I'm really lollygagging through this. I feel like that's a nice size root. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I don't feel like I'm just messing around trying to do this. Oh, another good size root. Oh, that's yellow. Okay, you can't see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I don't feel like I've been messing around while I've been trying to do this. I feel like I've been moving. I had to stop and make more cups. So, whoops. But it's already 8:40. All that to say, it's 8:40. I still need to put my chickens away. It's dark outside. I need to turn my plant room off. I need to make sure that all the baby chicks are in their trough, so they at least are in the right spot, because they've learned how to fly out of there. Wow, there we go. That goes there. I need to eat, and then, like, ideally I wanted to shower. But, you know, we'll see. Also, this is... Oh, wow, I can smell the tomato smell. That's... Takes all the worries away. No. Also, tomatoes. Like, typically you plant things where the roots start, but tomatoes you can plant. Let's see, there's the leaves. You can plant all the way up to basically the leaves, because their stem grows more roots. It's just a wild vine type plant. I don't know if tomatoes are considered vines, but I think they should be, because how they naturally grow. What do I know, though? So, I feel like the real kicker of all of this is, like, I made that Facebook post. I had a few people that were interested, and that was super cool. Because it's even, like, people that I don't know. One of my friends shared it, and so a couple of her friends were interested, so that's exciting. Oh no, that's exciting. But, like, the amount of plants that I have, but also I had a lot of plant goals of what I wanted to try to do and accomplish this year, so, like, I have this many, but, like, does that really mean I'm selling that many? Which seems real silly. So, you know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Is that that's my brain currently. Because in all reality, I still don't have, like, the spots set up for them. I might have already said all of this. But I took some time off the camera to, like, power through some things.
I don't know why I didn't think that I would need all this space. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these plants currently that are in my house. I really need to figure out what plants can start going out of my house that aren't the canes and tree that are in my house. Because like those aren't even in my plant room. They're not taking up any room. They're in this room. One's in a box. A shallow box. So like I need to spend time seeing what needs to come out of the plant room. And since I was so far behind in editing, I could see the videos where I was like, I could see I'm running out of space already, but like I'm not gonna change it. Like, this is just who I am. This is who I am as a person. And it sure is. It sure is. And here we are. I've embraced this panic naturally in my life. Super good. I don't even think that's the right way I want to phrase that, but I have planting to do, and that's where my brain is. So here's potentially a good example of what I was talking about earlier, where like the stem, you can start to see some roots are coming off right there. And it'll just, I'm sure you can't see those tiny hairs, but you can see the tiny hairs on tomato plant stems that are like the start of roots. So for sure not getting both of these trays done. The one I thought would be super easy. My goal is just to get the tomatoes done. That's the goal tonight. That are in this tray, not the other trays. The shenanigans. Yeah, so I'm just not ready for spring, Clearly. I hope someone finds this amusing. And also, I was thinking, like, for this being my first year, I really went hard. Like, not first year gardening, but first year selling, like, but also it was hard to decide, like, what to offer people or what not to offer people, or, like, I have some fun seeds, and that's exciting, and you guys should try this. Here's a start. A cheap start, even. Try it. Eat it. Love it. Or don't love it, no pressure. But it was hard to come up with those numbers and such, because, like, what do you... Like, do you just offer one tomato? Probably the more rational person would just not jump in, deep dive. But I'm not a rational person, so here we are. Also, potentially I need to move all of these trays back into the plant room. I'm really losing steam so far. But on a positive note, because, like, also I need to rearrange lights. Just go on this stress-induced. So, this is what we ended up getting all potted up. And my coffee cup, of course. And then these as well. I also have the hiccups right now, so I apologize if there's any bouncing that's actually coming through. I still need to put that and those couple in an actual tray. I didn't get to this one at all, and then we still have sweet marjoram and oregano to get potted up. But it's 9:20 now, and I've gotten my chickens put away, and I need to eat and shower and go to bed. So tonight we went through 1.5 cubic yards of dirt, and a bunch more cups. And I don't know where I'm gonna put all of these, but thanks for going on the journey with me. Appreciate it.